Hello children, good morning to you all. We are here to continue our yesterday's lesson explanation. Yesterday we have stopped with the introduction and what is government. Our lesson is our government. In that I just gave you an idea what is the government, why do we need the government, and what all different functions the government does, etc. And I told in very short the two levels of our government. Okay, government is a system which is necessary for the smooth existence of the society. If the government is there, it will have control on all the unwanted and unsystematic activities of the people in the society, and at the same time it works for the welfare of the people. It solves the general problems of the public, not individual, not your such family problems like that. It takes care of public property, public health, public problems, etc. Understand? So this, our country being the very big country, this work cannot be done under one organization because we are spread into 28 states and 9 union territories. So every state has its own problem. The problems of every state will not be the same. That's why every state should solve its problems. So at a time, it is not possible for any single government to look after so many different problems of the society. Understand? That's why the union government has empowered, given powers to some powers to the state government also. So instead of ruling by one hand, the central government has vested powers in the state also, to the leaders of the state also. In that way, we have union government at the central level and state government at the state level. Why do we have state government? Because the problems of every state are different. One person cannot solve all the problems at a time. So the head of the state can solve the problems and look after the welfare of the people of his own state with the help of his council of ministers. That's how we have two levels of government. One is union government or central government at the central level and state government at the state level. And the union government is headed by president, is the head of the whole country. Vice president, prime minister and his council of ministers, who are called the members of parliament. They are both in Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. In foreign countries they call it upper house and lower house. What does this union government or central government do for the people? It safeguards the borders of the country. It will not allow any enemy countries to enter our country and damage. At the same time, it safeguards the coastline of the country and it looks after the financial matters, budget of the country. It will work for so many such different things. At the same time, state government will look after education, agriculture, health, etc. of the people. Okay. Now in detail we are going to study about both the union government and the state government. government. Our government is works in two levels. Union government in the central level and state government at every state level. So, first let us know about the union government. Okay. So, union or central government. The union government does three main functions. These are to make laws, to implement laws, and to provide justice. What does the union government do? It does three main functions. One is makes laws. Second thing, implements laws, means brings laws into the practice, rules. Laws means rules and regulations. Understand? And it will provide justice to the people. Provides justice. It provides justice to the people. These are the three main functions carried on by the union government. Okay, what are they? It makes laws. It studies the different situations prevailing or existing in the society and accordingly how they can be solved. What rules to be imposed on people, and those rules it makes as laws, rules of the country, and it will make the people to implement those laws, means it tries to bring these laws into practice. Secondly, thirdly, it provides justice to the people. If any disputes are going on, conflicts are going on. What do you mean by conflicts or disputes? Fights among two families, between two states, between two countries, to any levels, I can say, between two people. Understand? It tries to solve their matters and gives justice to the one who is right. న్యాయం ఇప్పించడానికి ట్రై చేస్తుంది. జస్టిస్ అంటే న్యాయం. ఓకే. ద పార్లమెంట్ విచ్ ఇస్ నోన్ యాజ్ సాంసద్ ఇన్ హిందీ makes laws for the whole country. The Indian Parliament has three wings. So, Union government works through Parliament. Parliament is an unit under which the Union government works. Understand? Parliament makes laws. This Parliament works under three levels, three units, three wings. As in our school we have primary wing and high school wing, means parts, I can say. It works in three parts. They are Rajya Sabha, first one. Second one, Lok Sabha. Then, third, the President of India. The President of India. Understand? So, the Parliament, which is known as Sansad in Hindi, Sansad they call, or Sansad also they call. Understand? The Hindi name of parliament is Sansad. In English we call it parliament. But generally people use this word parliament in practice. It has three wings. The Indian parliament has three wings, means three parts. What are they? Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, President of India. What are the three wings of the Indian parliament? Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, the President of India. These are the three parts, three wings of the Indian parliament. Remember, the Indian parliament has three wings, three parts. They are Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha and the President of India. Now you are going to study how these three wings work. What happens in Rajya Sabha, what happens in Lok Sabha, understand, and what the President of India will do, what powers he has, etc. First, let us study about Lok Sabha. Indian Parliament has three wings. First one is Lok Sabha. We are going to study about Lok Sabha. How it works, what is its importance in the Indian government. The Lok Sabha is the primary source of political power in the country. Primary means not small. The main source of political power in the country. Lok Sabha is the main source of political power in the country. Understand? Political power means we have leaders, we elect them, they work for us, they put forth our problems in the parliament for discussion. So, this is called political. We have so many political parties in our country, like the KCR party, what do we call it? Congress party, main parties I talk about in central. Bharatiya Janata Party, Congress, and so many such parties like Telugu Desam Party. Understand? Like that, we have so many, like what to say, Communist Party, Aam Janata Party, etc. Understand? These are the political parties. They will work in group. They have their own group and they will contest elections. If they win, they will get the place in the parliament and they work for the public. Okay. Then Lok Sabha, it is the primary source of political power. Primary means main source of political power in the country. The citizens of India who are 18 years of age and above can elect the members of Lok Sabha. Any citizen who is 25 years of age and above can contest the election. The candidate who gets maximum number of votes is declared elected. The members of Lok Sabha are elected for a period of 5 years. So, I already told the Lok Sabha is the primary source of political power in our country. Means it is the main source of political power in our country. It holds lot of importance in the Indian government. Understand? Nobody will appoint them. The government, no chief minister, no prime minister, no governor or no president will appoint them actually. Who it is? We people. People will elect them. Understand? Each political party will choose their leader and he will contest the election, and the people who are above 18 years and above age cast vote for them. means give vote for them. Understand? We hold elections. Huh? Through elections they are selected, elected. In those elections, we the common people, public of the country, who are 18 years and above 18 years, have the power to select their leader. And so many political parties will make their leader to contest the election. But what happens? Only one will win. How, I will tell you. So we, through our votes, we elect the leader for ourselves. And who can become the, who can contest? Who cannot? The people who are 18 years or above 18 years, till our last time, we can vote and elect the leader. And the person who is 25 years and above can contest the election. The person who is 25 years and above can contest the election, compete for the election. In simple way I can tell. Understand? And so many parties will contest the election. But one who gets more votes, he is declared elected. Understand? In every state, every district, every place, these elections will, every area I can say. Wings we have, wards we call, WARDs, wards. From every ward a leader will be elected and he works for it, his own ward. And these people, the one who gets more votes wins the election. Understand? For example, one Mr. A and Mr. B are contesting the election. If Mr. A gets 450 votes, Mr. B gets 700 votes, who gets more? B gets more. So B is declared the winner or elected member of the Lok Sabha. And he can be the member of Lok Sabha for 5 years. The term of office is 5 years. For him, the term of office is 5 years. He can work for the public for 5 years. And after 5 years, again elections will be held. And again political parties will make their representative to work, stand for the election, contest the election. Understand? And again one who wins from majority vote, he can be the elected member. Understand? Then same way in Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha is the permanent house of the Indian Parliament. It is primary, most important Lok Sabha. Then Rajya Sabha is the permanent member. No permanent house of Parliament. It is the permanent house of Parliament. Understand? Here it has less members. Lok Sabha has more members. Rajya Sabha has less members. They are elected by the members of the state legislative assemblies. When we study about state government, we will know about it. Understand? These members for the Rajya Sabha are elected by the members of the legislative assemblies. MLAs we call them. They are elected by the MLAs, state legislative assemblies. for the period of 6 years. Their period of office is 6 years. 12 members of Rajya Sabha are also nominated by the President of India to contest the election of Rajya Sabha. A citizen should be 30 years of age and above. 12 members of Rajya Sabha are also nominated for the election by the President, and out of them ministers will be elected and he can contest election. The person who is 30 years above in Lok Sabha member who wants to contest the election, he should be 25 years. But here the person who contests the election should be above 30 years. And he is elected for 6 years. The president. The president is the head of the country. Understand? So third wing is president. The third part of Indian Union government is the president. President is the head of the country. Now at present who is our president? Ramnath Kovind. The President of India is elected by the elected members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha and the state legislative assemblies. He will not contest any election in a public vote. Public's representatives, people's representatives who are in the Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha and state legislative assembly, they will elect the president. Who? MLAs and MPs cast vote and they select the president of our country. Understand? Many political parties take part in the elections of Lok Sabha. The winning candidate of each party elect their leader. The leader of the majority party is invited by the president to be the Prime Minister of India. Other ministers are appointed on the advice of Prime Minister. Okay, President is the nominal head. Understand, main important powers are vested in the hands of Prime Minister. Prime Minister is the most important figure in our political picture. Okay. So, how he is elected? I told we elect our representatives. We cast out, people cast out. They are called people's representatives. I told you every wing, every ward has, all the political parties can have their representatives there. And we vote. Whichever party gets majority votes, ఏ పార్టీకైనా ఎక్కువ ఓట్స్ వస్తాయో ఆ పార్టీ నుంచి లీడర్స్ని ఇన్వైట్ చేస్తాడు ప్రెసిడెంట్ టు బీ ద ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్ ఆఫ్ ద కంట్రీ. The leader of the majority party is invited to be the Prime Minister of the state. Other ministers are appointed by the President on the advice of Prime Minister. Alone Prime Minister also cannot do work. Under him there are so many ministers will be there. So other from the majority party also they will select some people and give the power in their hands to work in particular departments like road transportation, railway minister, road transport minister, finance minister, education minister, minister for agriculture, like that. So many ministers will be elected by the president, appointed by the president on the advice of Prime Minister. The Prime Minister and other ministers form the Union Council of Ministers. The Prime Minister and other ministers together form the Council of Ministers. Council means group of ministers. They run the union government and are responsible for the smooth functioning of the parliament. These people, Council of Ministers, run the union government. Prime Minister and his ministers, they work together for the smooth functioning of the parliament. Understand? They are responsible for all the good and bad in the central government. Then the most important unit in the central government is Supreme Court. Word supreme, super itself indicates that the most important and the highest level court of the country. Supreme Court is the highest level of the court in the country. It is situated at New Delhi. The president appoints the chief justice, main judge, and under him so many other judges will be there. The decision of the Supreme Court cannot be challenged by anybody. Whatever Supreme Court decides, it should be followed or agreed by the people. The Rashtrapati Bhavan, the Sansad Bhavan, the Central Secretariat and Supreme Court are located at New Delhi. Rashtrapati lives in New Delhi, Prime Minister lives in New Delhi, Sansad Bhavan, Central Secretariat and Supreme Court, these are they are situated in New Delhi. Here we stop, and tomorrow we will start with our state government. First I revise what I taught, then I will teach about the Supreme Court. So here I stop, children. Thank you. Hope you understood. Read that part only. State government, central government, union government. Understand? Thank you.